Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you all. I am. We are starting this broadcast on YouTube for a few minutes before we now join up with, and before we now go live on Facebook. Those of you watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, please go and tell people about this broadcast. It's very important. A bit of a news flash. Yomi Koiki was talking about a new constitution, and as you all know, I am something of a uh, expert, sort of a little bit of an expert in terms of anything to do with constitution in that contraption called Nigeria. So when Yomi mentioned that, and I've got the link here. I will be sharing it, and it will shortly also be available on Citizen AY, on YouTube, on Facebook. I mean on Citizen AY via citizenay.org. It will be there shortly. We're working on that, but in the meantime, I will go through it live with you for about an hour or so. So if you're watching us for a few minutes, I'm going to get my glasses because it's going to be a lot of reading. It's about 27 pages long. But I'm going to try and even do a bit of compare and contrast. If possible, I will try and do a bit of compare and contrast with the Nigerian Constitution as we speak. I think it's probably good to do that. And in fact, it is a must that I do so. It is a must. But before I do, I want to give people the opportunity. If you have not already, if you haven't already, what's the word? If you as you join me, please, I want you to give us the thumbs up. I want you to give us a thumbs up straight away, and I want you to tell all your family and friends about this broadcast. It's very, very important because we are going to do something. It'll be about an hour or so because I have to go out and do a few things myself. So let's do this. I'm going to share it, copy the link. I want to share this link. I want you all to join in. Tune in and join me now. It is of extreme importance. What we are going to discuss is what we've been looking for quite a while. The constitution has been proposed by the Yoruba Startegic Alliance. Yoruba Startegic Alliance is strategic. I'm going to change that right now as I'm speaking to you. Sorry. So let's just do this. Proposed new look at the Yoruba Constitution by Startegic Alliance. So I want to make sure we got the wording right. So those of you who are watching us on YouTube, you are getting first bite at the cherry. So I want to make sure that because what we need to do is we have to grow. We need your help. Please give us the thumbs up. We'd like you to give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Facebook are playing a lot of games, and we're no longer interested in playing their game. So we will take our business somewhere else. Over the time, gradually, we must take our business somewhere else. So I want you all to please, I will spend a few minutes just making sure I'm posting it to as many platforms as possible because we need that support. Facebook is there, but when I'm ready, it will go on. But now our focus is all of this broadcast must come via YouTube. YouTube is the place to be, and I want us all to actually make sure we get engaged in this process and make the news go far and wide. Like I said, I am going to discuss the Constitution with you at length now. I'm going to go into it, as you all know, when I go into a Constitution, I actually dissect it. I don't just take it as read and go, okay, that's the Constitution, okay, let's get on with it. No, I do a little bit more than that. I dissect it, I look into it, and I then now, do a compare and contrast and try to give people an informed opinion because having looked through it, you can now say, okay, right, this is what is happening with that Constitution. So please, it is of extreme importance that you assist us in getting the word out about Citizen AY on YouTube. In fact, this segment is going to be something that we'll be doing over the course of the next 3 to 4 weeks. We're going to compare and contrast. I'll be spending 1 day a week looking at that constitution closely, because what is really happening right now is not something we want to, the impending doom, i.e., a la Afghanistan, we must avoid it by going for self-determination. And this constitution is a perfect way to do that. Now, let's go a bit more. Please subscribe and share. So please, let's see the number go up. Very important. Very important. We want to see the number go up. Let's just put it up. 1 minute. Sorry. So we were up late last night till about 1 o'clock in a lot of more meetings and things. But this is something that I wanted to talk about. And I will touch on what the person that everybody knows, that you all know as evil genius. That nonsense of a man, that Babangida that they all try and worship. I don't know how we can worship the very people that have been imprisoning and enslaving us all. Good morning to you, OduduwaTV. Please give us a thumbs up. Continue to subscribe. Please, I want you all to get this message out there. I'm going to spend a few minutes on doing this. I don't want to start this thing until I've got some numbers, a little bit up. So please just bear with us. It's not for being, it's not for, it's not for any reason other than to ensure that we have an alternative platform, a viable alternative platform. We must have that. And let me see if I can find another way to do it. I might even do another broadcast via, let me see if that is open. If that option is open to me, I might take it on Instagram as well. But I don't know if the platform can take, if I've got the, okay, it's not going to let me do it because I need to do something else. I'll have to do that another time. But in the meantime, please, those of you watching us now, I'm going to put that link on, I'll put it on that link also on Odudua, that I'd like you all to go and join us live on YouTube now, because it's very, very important. Very, very important. So let me just make sure. So let me go now on YouTube now. So I want the numbers. We need these numbers to grow, to build, because what we're gonna do, is to look at the new constitution. So let's go and look at it. To look at the new constitution. So now, that's, as you know, that's my forte. That's my area of interest. I like to break that down at the proposed new Yoruba Constitution. So, new Yoruba Constitution, proposed Yoruba Constitution, Yoruba Nation Constitution. So I'm putting that down as I'm talking to you. Those of you on Facebook, you will join shortly, but like I said, I want to make sure that we have this going. Yoruba Nation Constitution. So let's just now. I want you all. If you're in the Omo Odudua, you should be able to see this coming up now. What I want you to do is please share it far and wide. Please share far and wide, because I will be able to do a bit of a breakdown. Please share far and wide. So I mean, also it's a proposal, so it's only a proposal, but that's a good development. Please share far and wide, so we can do this properly. Far and wide. So, so I'm just bringing it along now. So as you're seeing it, when you come in, I want you all to give us the thumbs up, please. Very, very important. Extremely important that you give us the thumbs up. Because what we want to do is to make sure that all of these things begins to be, the more you give it the thumbs up, we reach more wider audience. We reach a wider audience. So yeah, so far we're getting a few numbers, but we need more. We need more people. Please don't forget, as you come in, give us the thumbs up. It's important when you come in, give us the thumbs up. So the thumbs up, give us a like. Let's see the like number going up on YouTube right now. We need that to happen. And I want more and more and more and more people. When you come in on YouTube, subscribe, hit the subscription button, and give us the thumbs up. Odua today, thank you very much for your comments. Yes, thank you. So this is because this is why this is the reason why we need to push Citizen AY on Facebook. So we're going to do that now. We want to look at that constitution. And we are going to encourage you all to please go there. I want as many of us to go and actually, go on the page, subscribe, share it, give us, the support. Make sure it reaches as many people as possible, because we are about the change. We don't want to we're tired of just talking. Talking is not going to take us anywhere. Taking the concrete steps and the actions that we need to take to get there will get us there. So please, when you come in, as you're coming in into onto this YouTube, please go right now and subscribe. I'll probably do about an hour. I'm not going to finish all of the rundown of the proposed new constitution. It's to the Yoruba people. You says here, to the via public dissemination, Yoruba Startegic Alliance, Omoluabi worldwide. The Yoruba people, Yoruba Startegic Alliance proposed constitution for Yoruba Nation, 15th of August, 2021. So this is actually, it came out yesterday. So I'm going to read more into that. Good morning, Diaz. Thank you. Terry Omalade, thank you very much. Welcome on board. Please, all of you coming up, it's very important. Give us the thumbs up. When you give us the thumbs up, it means that we will increase the spread of this broadcast so we can reach a lot of people. As you all know, what we do on Citizen AY is that we have been focused. We're one of the first platforms that started talking about the fraudulent Nigerian constitution, under the false belief that if you followed and read the constitution, that it would it would naturally mean that you can hold the government to account. But as we all know, over time, when we were doing that, it became obvious to us that constitution was actually a fraud. So good morning, Diaz. Good morning, Terry Omalade. So good morning to you all. Let me try and take the time to answer you one by one. You are getting the first bite at the cherry. Those of you who are on YouTube right now, you are getting the first interaction. YouTube, Facebook is not going yet because Facebook are playing the game with us, and we need an alternative platform. So I'm going to just quickly be answering as many of you as possible. What I want to do also, I'm going to, Diaz, good morning to you as well. So I will be bringing that up. We need as many of us to join to get this going. If we get to about 30 or 40, then I'll be quite happy to then go on and begin to build this. I want to try and do this. So please tell your I want us all to tell our Biafran brothers and sisters about this as well. This is very important. Very, very important. Biafran brothers and sisters, Middle Beltans, Yorubas, Niger Delta, those in the lower Niger. This is a very big moment for all of us, because we are now at the point where, yes, we know that the Fulani government are trying to oppress and suppress us. As you all know, a few days ago, you heard about that. They're trying to now proscribe. They're trying to proscribe the Yoruba Nation agitators. They're trying to proscribe Ilana Modua. Let me see. Don't take my word for it. Let me see if I can find that information for you. 1 second. I'll just get that up for you. I had it up just now. 1 second. 1 second. Is that it? No. Okay. No. Okay. Let me do it this way. No, it's not that one. Let's see if I can just get it up. I want to just show you. We're gonna go into the Constitution. Don't worry. We're gonna go there. But I saw it and I posted it. And that's one of the things we want to do. That's why we need to be talking about the Constitution. That's why we have to make sure that the Constitution becomes something that we talk about. Now, here we go. So let me just read that to you briefly. Now, please continue. When you come in, we urge you to please hit the like button. As you come in, you should be able to hit the like button on YouTube. I beg your pardon. You should be able to hit the like button. And I hope you can hear me loud and clear. You should be able to hit the like button right now. I want to see as many people as possible. This is very important. I really urge you to help us. Hit the like button. There are 7 people watching us for what I'm watching at the minute on YouTube. But that's fine, and we're grateful. We're thankful to you all. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it. Now, shortly, we will get the people who are on Facebook to join us also. And we know, and of course, all the other platforms as well will join, or OduduwaTVRadio and all that. We know that. But what we want to do right now is to make sure that people are aware of what we are planning to do. We are trying to make sure that today, I want to make sure that people get it, that the information that we're sharing now is of extreme importance. It is something that we will want you all to please join. So let me just put that there. So now, please, let's continue to grow this number. It is really, really important. I'm hammering home on this point. Please, good morning for those of you joining us. As you're joining Citizen AY on YouTube, we will be going live also on Facebook at some point. But we need to begin to really push and ramp up. We have to ramp up the YouTube, Citizen AY YouTube. It's a platform that is growing. We've got numbers. We've got over 1,000 subscribers, but not many people know that we are doing a broadcast. That is why increasingly over the last few weeks, we've been trying to increase the number of broadcasts that we're doing on there. So those of you watching now, we would really like you to tune in, because we have a breaking news. The breaking news is that the Yoruba Startegic Alliance have released a proposed constitution. They have released a proposed constitution. Now, before we go into detail about that, let us tell you a new information that we had. We had that yesterday, and we want to try and talk about it. Please, give us the thumbs up. Those of you watching right now, just please, only a second. It will only take you a second. Give us the thumbs up. When you do that, your friends and others will be able to know about the broadcast as well. And of course, you share it. So please give us a thumbs up. Now, let's go and look at what they propose to do. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on this morning. I'm a bit breathless. Now, it says here, like IPOB, FG may outlaw Yoruba Nation, AGF office. So now, let's read it. So I'm going to, they're saying that the federal government is considering options against Yoruba Nation separatist groups, including proposed proscription of the movement led by Banji Akintoye, Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho. According to the Office of the Attorney General, Federation of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San. All of that means nothing to us. This means nothing. The federal government would explore all options within the context of the law to ensure a peaceful and united Nigeria. You see, the fact that you are trying to impose on us, this is why we need to look at the Constitution. They are trying to impose this fraudulent. What we have is a promulgation decree. None of us has done a referendum on it. That is why this is a very pertinent point. Please, 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 as you're coming in, subscribe. Subscribe to us. And let me just make a quick message for those who are on Facebook. I will do that literally on the fly as I'm talking to you, because we need that number up now. We need the numbers up. Let me just quickly do something as I'm talking to you. So just give me a few minutes. I want to make sure that people join us right now on YouTube. So I'm going to do this. And then we will, we'd have to just do a few things on the fly. Sometimes you need to do things, because the situation requires that you take certain steps, and those steps need to happen. And unless you do that, it's you really not going to progress the things that you want to do. So where we are now, what's interesting? Something interesting is happening here. Is that going to let me do it or not? Oh, okay. It doesn't look like it will let me do it. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to try another way. Just give me a minute, please. Okay. All right, so please, we urge you all again, once again, join us on YouTube now. Join Citizen AY on YouTube now. Let me just put that somewhere so that we can see. I will wait for a few minutes, then we can then bring those others on. So join. Just going to put it on there. I'm trying to put it on as many platforms as possible, and I don't want to start the broadcast fully until we got some numbers up. It's very important we build it. Please, as you're coming in, give us the thumbs up. It's important. Give us the thumbs up on the broadcast. It's very, very important because that way you can reach more people. Your thumbs up is very, very important. I noticed also that even though the IPOP canceled the stay at home, people are staying at home. And that's good. I mean, because the message, and we are looking at that kind of thing also in Yoruba Nation. We are looking at that. And I think it's something that we should all consider. We will see that it's not something that we're going to do in isolation. Don't get me wrong. We're not going to do that in isolation. It's got to be something that would mean that we all sort of, it's something that's been discussed at length, and then it's also, there's a plan around it, because people will need to be fed and everything else, so we need to have a plan in place for that. So like I said, the breaking news is that the main one is that we have a new constitution, a proposed constitution for Yoruba Nation. Beg your pardon. Excuse me. My nose is a bit. Excuse me. Beg your pardon. I do apologize. I hope the cold doesn't get me today, because it feels a bit cold and I'm not really full strength. But please, those of you coming in and joining us now, I want you all to please make sure that information gets to people. Please join us. Yeah. It's Peter De Osa says it's time to break away from North, and it's urgent. Exactly. We must. It's very, very, I agree with you. So I'm putting that information out. Please, when you come in, give us the thumbs up. Very important. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Please continue to like and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube right now. We really do need your support. We can't do this without you. Without you, we cannot achieve anything. We thank you. We obviously have a number of people who are subscribing to us on Facebook. We have over 100,000 followers on Facebook, but Facebook is no longer reliable. That's why we are trying to make sure that this information gets to as many people via other platforms as possible. So let's go into this one. So I'm going to try and get a few things going. Okay, let's share it again to different places. We need you to really help us on this one. Share it to family and friends, because it's very important that this is something that we can talk about. We need to build up this platform. It really needs to begin to take off. So as you're watching us, give us the thumbs up. Type 1 if you've given us the thumbs up. Please type 1. Those of you on YouTube right now, every time you give us a thumbs up, just type 1, so we know that you've given us a thumbs up. And when you do so, we thank you and we appreciate you. You will be helping along in the struggle that we are to get Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. Type, hit 1. Give us type 1 once you've done the thumbs up. The thumbs up, as in go to, and you actually like Citizen AY on YouTube. Okay, Dele Ola Ayomi, thank you very much. We appreciate you. A big thank you for that. I'm sorry, just we need to do this as in this manner, because if we don't do that, we are not going to be able to build this platform. Thank you. So I'm going to put thanks to each and every one of you, as many of you as I can, that have been giving us a thumbs up. Diaz is also saying thumbs up. Thank you. So let me just put that down. So I am going to personally be doing that for quite some time, for a little bit, because we need to build that platform. It needs to be there. particularly now that we have this information now, very, very important. So please, those of you watching us now, if you haven't joined, we urge you to join us now. Let me just do one more thing with that. I'm going to quickly share this in, where do I go? I'm going to put it onto the feed. So now, watch us live. You can watch us live. Those of you on YouTube that you may have a platform on YouTube, you can watch us live right now on YouTube. YouTube is the platform that we are going to be building, and we need that to be up and running. So we need your support. We need you to help us grow that platform. It is of immense importance. So like I said, they make great breaking news, 2 breaking news really. 1, the federal government is thinking of proscribing Ilana Odua. That, proscribing all of the Yoruba Nation activists and the organizations who are going for Yoruba Nation, and they're telling us we should believe in one Nigeria. The one Nigeria way they imposed on us. This was an imposition. So we're saying no. Adele Olayomi, God bless you too. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you, and thank you for the like. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Every one of you coming in here, please give us the thumbs up as you're watching this broadcast. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Shortly, we will also bring on board the people who are on Facebook and on other platforms. So we're going to do that now, but we want you all, as you're coming in, again, we're going to emphasize the need to grow the Citizen AY YouTube. It is of immense importance. If you're watching, bring your friends along. Tell them to come and join us. We're going to explore the new proposed constitution. This is a development. This is a welcome development to hear this proposal by one of a group of Yoruba people, the Yoruba Startegic Alliance. They've come up with a new proposal, a proposed constitution. It is important that we all start looking at that constitution, because our involvement in it as Yorubas, in the drafting of it, in making changes in its inception, is key. Because that's one of the things that the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria, the Fulanis, they wrote a constitution that they hid from you and I. And that constitution denied you and I direct access to our own resources. The resources have now been given, the Fulani now give it to whoever they want around the world. The Chinese, the Europeans, whatever. And they impoverish us in our own land. So this is a very important moment. So this is something why you can hear me. I'm talking about this in a very, 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 very passionate tone. And I'm trying to deliver this message. I urge you all, if you're watching me now, please give us the thumbs up. When you've given us the thumbs up, type 1. Once you've given the platform, Citizen AY on YouTube, the thumbs up, type 1. So that way we know, because we need to start building and tracking and making sure we know how that platform is growing. Now we're going to bring on board those who are on YouTube now. So that should happen. Let's see what happens now. That should take place now. We should see that going on. I'm hoping that would be, yeah. Okay, I believe that is going on now. So those of you on YouTube, Facebook, welcome on board. Welcome to Citizen AY on Facebook. The program initially started on YouTube. What I want to say to you all, those of you watching us on Facebook right now, is that, sorry, 1 second, let me just check. Oh, sorry about that. Something's happened. Let me just make sure I got this right. Hold on, beg your pardon. Okay, yes. I think you can see me. Can you all see me all right? Yes, you can. Okay, good. So now I'm having my glasses because I do have to read something. So welcome on board. I want to welcome you, those of you watching us on Facebook. The first thing I would like to ask you to do is please share this broadcast. It is of immense importance. It is a breaking news that has come up. It was out, but many were not aware of it. But before we go ahead, the first thing I want you to do is to go on to YouTube. So I'm going to give you the link on the YouTube right now. I want you to go on it and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And once you subscribe, give us the thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up. Very, very important. Facebook are playing games and they are deliberately frustrating our efforts. So we are moving away from Facebook, not immediately, but we will be moving away from Facebook over time. It will be a platform that whatever happens, happens with it. But our focus will be on YouTube because we know that Facebook, I don't know whether they're working with the contraption Nigeria or not, but they are frustrating our efforts. So I'm going to put so please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. So I'm going to put that up. So I beg your pardon. So we need to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. The reason I'm doing this is because you see, Facebook now, for some time now, certain benefits that should come our way that have been freely available to others are being denied to Citizen AY on the platforms that we're running. So we gradually, moving away from that now. And beginning to, okay, you know what, if that's what you want to do, and they are deliberately restricting our viewership. So what we want to do is to give you that alternative platform. So so let me just put that down now. So 1 second, and I will then go into detail with you all. Select, so copy now. So I'm going to also, give me a minute. Those of you who are on Oduduwa TV Radio, Biafra, and all of that, if you're watching, you will see something. Good morning there to Muraina. Good morning to you. As you're coming in, those of you on YouTube, as you subscribe on YouTube, give us the thumbs up. Very, very important. We really do need that thumbs up. It is very important that we get the thumbs up from you. Very, very important. It would really help if you can help us in that manner and build that platform, because we need that platform to be able to get the information out. Now, like I said, I will be going to detail in the next few minutes. Bear with me. I'll be going to detail in the next few minutes about the new constitution, the Yoruba Nation constitution. It's a proposal. It is not. It's not a definitive one. It's a proposal, and that's a good place to start. When you're going to make changes, you propose. You come up with a proposal. That is the point at which all of us must get into in that document, scrutinize it, and begin to ensure that even our people back home on ground have a voice in that. It's very, very important. So this is it's a momentous moment, very much so. And it's a moment in which we must make sure that the people who are seeing this broadcast, that they are able, good morning to you, they are able to partake in it. And you can see the numbers are down on number of numbers. Normally by now on Facebook we should be over 1,000. We have over 100,000 followers on Facebook, and you can see that we are barely hitting 70. So that tells you something. There is something going on, but that's okay. We are going to carry on. That is why I'm asking you, those of you watching, there's 70 of you watching us on Facebook, go and subscribe. I've pinned the subscription, the YouTube there. Go on it. Once you get in, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. That way you start, regularly, and give us, and also those of you, when you come in, we'd like you to also hit the notification button. When you hit the notification button, every time we come live, you will automatically get a notification from us that we are live and you can join us. So let me just do this quickly. I'm trying to make sure that people are aware. So I'm just I want to make sure. So this is something that is very important. It is something that we mustn't ignore. It is something that we simply must take action on. Those of you yesterday, thank you for following me yesterday on the broadcast I did in about 3-hour broadcast yesterday about Afghanistan. That is the reason why we are coming out and talking about this so passionately. Good morning to you, Muri Owoyemi. Good morning. God bless Yoruba Nation. As you're coming in, please hit the subscription button. Give us the thumbs up. And once you do it, type 1 on YouTube once you give us the thumbs up. Let's see you give us a thumbs up. We want to see the numbers grow. We have over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're grateful. But now what we need is we need the reach to spread more, so that when we do a broadcast, it reaches more people. Facebook are deliberately restricting our viewership, and we are not going to leave it in their hands anymore. We are going to take the decision that we need to take to make sure that we are in control of what happens on our platform from here on. So, and that is why you see us doing what we're doing now. Those of you on Odua New Ashewa, we pinned also the link for the YouTube. We want you all to join us. Join us there. Very, very important. And now, shortly, in the next few minutes, we will begin to, no going back. Absolutely, Muri Owuyemi. Absolutely. Yoruba Nation now. Yoruba Nation all the way. Biafra Nation, all hail Biafra. Middle Belt Nation. We must go. We need to support each other. Yes, and also no amount of tactics by the government that are trying to prescribe Ilana Omo Odua. We must reject it. We must reject it. We have the right to self-determination. Absolutely. Muri Owuyemi, self-determination is what we want. Nothing like Nigeria again. Yoruba Nation now. No going back. Absolutely. So these are the kind of things that we are saying. As you're coming in, please give us the thumbs up. It is very important. Give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Give us, when you subscribe to YouTube, hit the notification button and also give us a thumbs up. That way, we will know that you are there. So please continue. Let's grow this platform together. We can do it. Yoruba land must indeed be free. It must be free. So now let me just go and do a little bit more. Now we're going to get a few more minutes, and then now we will begin the protest and the program, and we will go into detail about the Constitution. And what I will do, I'm going to read some sections of the new Constitution, and I will go and I will open up the old Constitution just to make some comparisons. Now it may happen immediately or maybe later on, but there will be comparisons made, so you can already so what we are doing is giving you a comparison to what is with the current Constitution that's a fraud, and what will be with the new Constitution, and you can make a like for like comparison, and now we start seeing the benefits. That's what we're trying to do here. So let's go into it. So let me just do one more thing here, and then we can really go to town on it. Now, okay. So once again, good morning to you, those of you joining us from Facebook. The broadcast started initially on YouTube. I am grateful for those of you who joined us immediately on YouTube. It shows that we have people who are committed to Yoruba Nation, and you want to make sure that any information that we have on Citizen AY, you get it firsthand. So we will encourage those of you who are on Facebook to please immediately subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. It's the place to be. Facebook are playing games with the numbers. They're dropping it down. They're reducing it. And that's fine. But we need that. We need your support. Over time, Facebook will be there. If it's on, it's on. If it's not, it's not. But YouTube is where we want to be doing most of the work that we're doing. In fact, in the coming days, when we do some more, you'll be seeing some programs. It will be coming solely on YouTube, because we know that YouTube is a dependable platform. And of course, over time, there will be another platform that will be announcing as well. But what we want you all to do is, please, as you're coming in, go and subscribe to us on YouTube now. Once you subscribe, hit the notification button and then give us a thumbs up. That way, acclamation. Yes, absolutely, acclamation. So acclamation. So please, those of you watching, we need you to give us the thumbs up. It's very, very important. Now, we are going to now go into the program proper. We needed to do this morning, but obviously we know it has been, yes, Johnny Wuji says the time have come that Biafra and Oduduwa are doing things together. Absolutely. And this is what this is about. Now, what I want you all to do, even though, if you still tag somebody on Facebook, I know Facebook are reducing the numbers. I know that. But tag somebody in any case. But what we do know is that, please, whilst you do that, take a second. Go and click the link that you see that is pinned on Citizen AY, on OduduwaTVRadio, on Odua New Ashewa, on Ayo Gudemu. Click that link. Once you click it, it will take you straight to the YouTube. Click on subscription. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and hit the notification button, and finally give us the thumbs up. That way, thank you very much. Equator Yoruba Nation now.
hit there will be a button on there. Let me see where that button is. I'm trying to find you where that button is, if I can show some people. There is a place where you can give us a like on the broadcast. So there is where you want to go. Let me see if I can find it on here. I'm just going to try and maybe I might even show a few people, so that way you can really just play your part in it, and that is very important. Yeah, you see on the screen where it says, okay, there's 7 likes already on. I can see that there's 7 likes on the Oduduwa on Yoruba Nation. There's 7 likes of people watching it now. Fantastic. Oh, 14 likes. Okay, let me see. No, there's 14 people watching now. Okay, on YouTube. So I wanted to show you, there was something that will show the people as you're watching it. It will give you the count of the likes, the number of likes that you have. Yes. So there are 16 likes. Fantastic. That's what we need. We need the number of likes to go up. So as you're watching on the screen, you will see there is the thumbs up or thumbs down. So far, we're grateful that 16 people they like that Citizen AY on YouTube. That means that the reach is going to be growing. So we need more likes. So the more you like it, the more it will spread, and the information that we will give out, the more it will go far and wide. So please, we urge you all, hit the like button. That like button, the thumbs up button. The thumbs up button. Yeah, I was using the wrong word. Sorry. The thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button that you see. It's the first one on Citizen AY. It's a thumbs up, thumbs down, live chat, share, and all that. But the thumbs up one is very important. Hit the thumbs up button as you comment. And when you do, hit 1. Type 1 as well. Yoruba Nation now. Exactly. Salami Aziz, we're no going back. Yoruba Nation now. Thank you. Now, let us go into it. So briefly, the breaking news also is that the federal government, they are trying to prescribe Ilana Omo Odua. They are trying to prescribe them. So let me just read this through once again. I read it earlier on, but I'll go through it now. It says here, the federal government says here, like IPOB, FG may outlaw Yoruba Nation Group, AGF office. So the Attorney General is looking for a way to now prescribe an organization that is asking for seeking self-determination. You cannot prescribe people who are seeking self-determination. It is not in your gift. They are entitled to do so, particularly if you've denied the people in our region our access to our resources by that fraudulent constitution, fraudulent 1999 constitution, and we have every right to now seek alternative. The alternative is, of course, self-determination, and they're trying to silence us. We are not cows. The Fulani government must understand that they are dealing with intelligent people. We are not cows. Biafrans, Middle Belt, and Yoruba people, we are not cows. You are not going to herd us into a ranch, into a pen, and keep us silent. You've done all of this for so long. Enough. We are not accepting any more of this injustice. Now let's read what it's saying here. It says, the federal government is considering all options against Yoruba Nation separatist groups, including the proscription of the movement led by Professor Banji Akintoye and Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, Sunday Times as Land. The Kayode Oyero covered this. According to the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, or whatever, Malami, whatever they call him, is son. By the way, let me tell you, you see when they say the senior advocate of Nigeria, when they make it their Fulani Sultanate, that son will cease to mean anything, because the people that will have be in the judiciary will be only Sharia law. So your son, those of you in the west, southwest, southeast that like to say I'm a son, that son will be worthless in that contraption. It is going to be, I'm telling you, it is going to be worthless. Don't take my word for it. Look at this. Don't take my word for it. You can see this now. I'll come back to that broadcast, that thing. Let me just show you what I mean. Now, in here, I want you to look at this particular line. Alternative declaration. In the alternative declaration, it says, this was done in Abuja. It says here, let me read. It says here, that only Muslims should be appointed to strategic posts. Non-Muslim religions should be eradicated. Nigeria should become a federal Islamic sultanate, and Western law should be replaced with Sharia. Look at that. That is it. Can you see that? I'm trying to tell you, So these are the facts that people are not aware of. So those of you that like to say you're a son, you this and that, if you continue to support One Nigeria. This is going to be the result of your One Nigeria. Your Western education will be worthless, which means your qualifications will be worthless. You will have to go and get Sharia law. And that they are planning to make that nation into Sharia law. Please, as you're watching, don't forget to continue to give us the thumbs up. When you come in, give us the thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Please, we do appreciate that. We really do need you to do that. Your support is very much needed in this. We can't do it alone. So please give us the thumbs up. So, like I'm saying, it says here, yeah, 19 like. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good. So, somebody just told me it's 19 like. Elijah Olabi, thank you so much. Nick, now Yoruba Nation are not going back. Thank you. So, please continue. Those of you on Facebook, please hit the go into the pinned message where I've put the link for the YouTube. Go on there, subscribe to Citizen AY right now, and that way, once you do that, give us the thumbs up, and also hit notification button and subscribe. That way, the next time we come live, because more and more of our programs will be coming live via YouTube. Facebook, we will have it there. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. But our emphasis now is to build the YouTube. Facebook, if they play ball and they let us continue to speak truth to power, then we will be there. If not, we have alternatives. We're not going to wait around. And that's very much the same thing we should be doing with Yoruba Nation. With Yoruba Nation, we're not longer, I don't want to be talking too much about what the Fulanis are doing. We will talk about it now and then. But I want us to bring, what we need to be doing now is talking about what we should expect from a new Yoruba Nation. And part of that is talking about the Constitution. But now, this one here, I wanted to talk about this so that you will know that the senior advocate of Nigeria will be worthless, because they are going to replace Western law with Sharia law. And that is it. And as you saw what happened with Sharia law in Afghanistan, they can behead anybody, they can rape women, they can stone them to death. You have to wear burqas. You cannot go out as a woman on your own in your own country. You know, these are the kind of things that these people are going for. So anyway, so put that to one side. Now let's quickly go back to that. So it says here, according to the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malam San, the federal government would explore all options within the context of the law. Within. It says within the context of the law. It's all a lie. I tell you why it's a lie. We are being ruled by a promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, which every one of us knows by now is a fraud. And they are not even complying with that constitution, that fraudulent document. It is a promulgation decree. And the same thing will happen here. They will find a way to make something and then they will impose it. And that is why we mustn't relent. We need to go full steam ahead for Yoruba Nation. Now, so let me carry on. It says here, within the law, Malami Special Assistant to the Public Relations, Umar Gwandu. You see, everything about them is all about Fulani. And those of us who are in the South, we don't matter. Our voices don't matter. Our land is what they want. They want our resources. And they've taken it away from us by that 68 exclusive list in that fraudulent document. It's a fraudulent document. And that's why we're going. That's why we have every right to go for self-determination. And you see, they're trying to say we're trying to break Nigeria apart. They are trying to dismantle us. Contraption Nigeria is trying to completely destroy Yoruba people and our heritage, our culture, our way of life. They are trying to destroy everything about us. Same thing with Biafran, same thing with Middle Belt. They are trying to destroy everything about us. And we have to resist it. That is just how it is. Please continue to give us the thumbs up. Very important. Continue to give us the thumbs up. We very much appreciate you joining us in this broadcast this morning. It is of immense importance, and we do appreciate the time that you're taking and being part of this. 22 likes, brilliant. Continue to give us that 22 thumbs up. Continue to give us a thumbs up. Hit the notification button, and of course subscribe. So let's carry on. So Gwantu did not give details of what the government has been doing on the planned extradition of Igboho, who has been in detention detention facility in Cotonou, Benin, since he was arrested upon around 8 p.m. on July 19 by the Interpol in Kajehoun Airport. Last week, the Sponge reported that the federal government was plotting to arrest Akintoye Igboho's partner in struggle for secession from Nigeria. The octogenarian octogenarian professor officer has since left Nigeria for neighboring Benin Republic, ostensibly to escalate plot for his arrest. And he said he was not afraid of any arrest. Exactly. So they're going to arrest. They were attempting to arrest a 86-year-old man for speaking up about self-determination for our people. Can you see? You see, they want to silence us. We are not cows. Please type in. Let us say hashtag. Those of you on YouTube right now, hashtag we are not cows. Yes, we are not cows. We are not cows. Enough. We're not cows. We're not the cows that they can herd. We're not cows. RIP One Nigeria. So hashtag. So those two things. We are not cows. They want to take our land and they expect us to be silent. The hashtag. That hashtag is there. Make it go viral. Take it. We are not cows. RIP One Nigeria. We cannot be accepting this nonsense. They are trying to arrest a 86-year-old man who is standing up for all of Yoruba people to say we have the right to self-determination. This is injustice. What fail me? Please continue to give us a thumbs up on YouTube right now. Please, I urge you. This is very important. They are trying to arrest. He had to leave that country. They don't even think about the health, the stress that they're putting the man. That tells you that they don't, if they do not care about the health of an 86-year-old Yoruba man, and he has to leave that contraption, what does that tell you about the contraption? I just want to know. If the federal government are threatening to arrest a man who is speaking up about our right to self-determination, and they do not care about his health, but they tell you to care about one Nigeria, what does that tell you? Do they care about you as a Yoruba man? Do they care about us? What does that tell you about how they view Yoruba people if they are going after a 86-year-old man for speaking up about the right to self-determination? What does that tell you? Please type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Type 1. Type 1. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Type 1. Please type 1. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, I like to make, when I'm doing this, I want to just check that what we're saying makes sense. I am making some, it's type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. That a federal government that wants us to believe in one Nigeria, now tells us that the people who make up that one Nigeria, so-called one Nigeria, a Yoruba people, they cannot speak up for self-determination. After the same federal government have refused to devolve power. They have refused to devolve power. Remember the confab report. The confab report. Please type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. And continue to give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Those of you that you are joining, give us the thumbs up. Yes, thank you very much, Emmanuel. I'm going to pin that up. Let me pin that up. Those of you watching us, please don't forget to sign the NINAS. Sign the NINAS. Sign the NINAS. Please go and sign the NINAS. It's important. So now, the federal government, and this is very important point to make. The federal government have refused to amend the constitution because the confab report was designed to actually devolve powers to the regions. But they put that in the bin straight away. And like I've told many of you at many a time, the federal government, the constitution is written in a certain manner that the president that swears on oath, the first thing the president will do is swear on oath to maintain that fraudulent constitution. Now here we have a man speaking up for his people. After all of us now understand that however many reports that are writing about devolution of power, the people in government, the Fulanis, will never let it happen. So for that reason, we are now going for self-determination. And the federal government are going after an 86-year-old man, making him having to leave the nation. And they want to arrest him. He had to leave. and they are telling you to believe in one Nigeria. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? 86-year-old scholar and a 48-year-old man. All they are both collectively doing is to speak up after we have all exhausted all options in terms of the confab report, devolution of powers, many reports they've written by several since 2015. Reports have been written, even 2000, as early as 2007, I believe. They've been writing reports about trying to change the constitution to make sure that they devolve powers into the regions. And none of those reports has even seen the light of day. And now the same people who have not accepted, who have not even looked at those reports, now come up and say, oh, what we are saying in terms of self-determination is a crime. When in fact, the government, in refusing to allow powers to be devolved into the regions, is actually a crime against the people of those regions. Yes, I said it. The federal government of Nigeria, in refusing to allow and entertain the option of devolution of powers into the regions, they have been committing a crime against the citizens of those regions. They have been committing crime after crime after crime. And that is the clearest evidence that we are not in a democracy. Clearest. Please continue to subscribe to us on YouTube. We need that platform to grow. Let me just go and take a look again and refresh to see what numbers we got there to see. So we got 23 thumbs up. As you come in on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification button, and of course, subscribe to us on YouTube. Very, very important. Now, what we are doing right now, we need this platform to grow. Facebook are bringing our numbers down. We don't care about Facebook anymore. We would be using it, don't get me wrong. We will still be using it. But you can see that they are deliberately depressing our numbers. The numbers are being depressed on Citizen AY. And we are not going to be allowing them. They will not have the control over us like they think they can. We will be in control. With your support, with our collective effort, we can build Citizen AY on YouTube. And we need this platform so that we can be able to continue to do the work that we're doing now. We're shortly going to be going into discussion and talk about the new proposed constitution that has been brought forward by the Yoruba Startegic Alliance. I have it here with me, and I will make some comparisons where I can between the new proposed constitution and, of course, the fraudulent promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. And the new constitution, the new proposed constitution of Yoruba Nation, will be something that will talk about the benefits that the very benefits that we've been denied repeatedly in the fraudulent 1999 constitution, which of course we all know is the promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. Are you all following me? Please continue to give us a thumbs up on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to Citizen AY on YouTube, I urge you to go and do so now. There is a link at the bottom of the page that is pinned. Those of you on Citizen AY, OduduwaTVRadio, Oduduwa Biafra, go on that link. There is a link there. Click it. It's a YouTube link. Click on it. Once you click on it, subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course, give us the thumbs up. Let's continue to do that. Deyas, thank you very much. One. So now, those in power are senseless, stupid, illiterate, no direction, and all they do is kill and intimidate the masses whenever the masses speaks on their injustice. Thank you very much. That's it. Gab, you are absolutely right. Yoruba Nation not going back. Adeni Jubril. So let me just say, so that people are typing one on YouTube. People are typing a lot of ones on Facebook. So thank you. So we continue. Now, so all of us, again, I want you all to just think about, pause for a minute. Read the line I just told you. The federal government of Nigeria, having no care for the health of an 86-year-old Yoruba man. They have no care, not one jot. They plan to arrest him. And then for that reason, he's had to leave the nation. He's had to leave the nation. And they are talking to you about one Nigeria. And he talks about, and this is if they were talking about one, if they were really serious about their one Nigeria, then they would have entertained the idea of the possibility, the confab reports should have been considered. But they have never considered any of the reports because they wanted to continue to exploit the resources of the Southerners and oppress us in our land. And we have the right to speak up. That is why I said, hashtag, we are not cows. Hashtag, we are not cows. Hashtag, RIP One Nigeria. Hashtag, we are not cows. Let me put that up on those of you on Facebook so you can see it. So I'm going to put it up here on, we are not cows. We are not cows. We are not cows. We are not. You cannot silence us and kill us in our land and expect us to be silent. No way. Impossible. We are not your cows. We are not. We will never be your cows. You have to understand that we are people, intelligent people in the South, and we are not going to accept this injustice. So make that hashtag. Make that hashtag. Pin it. We are not cows. RIP One Nigeria. Because the only way that what they are trying to tell us to do will make sense is if we all accept that, once they say you're One Nigeria, you cannot talk. And if you cannot talk, it means you're a cow. It means you're a cow that they can have as and when they please. And we are not cows. I hope that makes sense, what I'm saying. We are not cows. And we have to emphasize that point. I pinned it, I talked about it earlier on, and those of you on YouTube, you'd have seen that. But I'm going to try and bring it, I've typed it again on Facebook. So these are the things we're talking about. Imagine the stress that they're putting an 86-year-old man through. I mean, this is a country that doesn't have a healthcare. But the same people, when they need healthcare, Buhari will fly to UK. Tinubu, he's the humble slave. I'm sorry, they will go and get healthcare. But the likes of you and me, Southerners, we are stuck in that place. And they don't care one jot. The clearest example of why we need to dismantle contraption Nigeria is what you see here. To go after a 86-year-old man and say you're going to jail him for speaking about self-determination when we presented all avenues for this same government to ensure that there was a devolution of powers so that people can enjoy the abundant resources. Yes, we have abundant resources all over the South. One example, bitumen. We have the second largest reserves of bitumen in the entire world. I kid you not. It is in Ondo State. Don't take my word for it. I will come back to the thing. Let me just do this now. Minerals in Ondo State. Because I am factual. So when we talk about it, so we all know why. When all of this is going on, you will understand why we must go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation. Now, and they are denying us access to those things. So they can have access to all of it themselves. Here we go. Listen to that. In Ondo State, yeah? Those of you, are you following me? In Ondo State is one of the oil producing states. We have oil in Ondo State and our people are impoverished. It has the second largest bitumen deposit in the entire world. One of the largest gas deposits in the world. Gold, marble, it's there. Now, you see, one of those things, the things that, let me say this again slowly. You see, marble, gold, granite, bitumen, gas. You see, all of those things. If this was in the West, you know what America does with oil? America say they have oil. You know, the oil is heavily subsidized for their people because they say they have the oil. We know there are certain things that's going on now in Afghanistan. We know that they're trying to pipe the gas from Afghanistan to the US so they can get uninterrupted flow of gas. That's what the US is trying to do. And that is why all of this stuff is happening. And some people, the people have realized, no, we cannot have it. So that's part of that's all in the mix. But nobody's talking about that. Yes, the US are trying to take some of the piping away the gas reserves of Afghanistan and their oil. So all of this stuff, when you look at the whole thing, you will understand that we are in the same game. But we are on a bigger scale. It's only 38 million people in Afghanistan. But we are 180 million, 170 to 180 million in the Southwest alone. I mean, in the whole of the South. Middle Belt, Southwest, and Middle Belt, Southwest, Southeast. So this is a game they're playing. Now, like I said, the point I'm trying to make here is this. All of those things, by the fact that we have them in our soil, it should be cheap for us to have. It should make it easier. We should be able to have good. There should be nothing like bad roads anywhere. We have the second largest reserves of bitumen in the entire world. But guess what? Your Fulani government, they go and import. In 2018, they imported $2 million worth of bitumen. And you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. Let me just calm down. I'm sorry. I'm getting. Yes, RIP Nigeria. Yes, RIP one Nigeria. RIP. So please, as you're watching me, please go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And give us a thumbs up. I'm monitoring it, and I need that number to continue to go up steadily. And that's fine. We will build it up. Give us a thumbs up as you're coming in. It is important. Malami Wuri used to be intimidated by you. You must get the message straight. You empty skull. Yeah. We refuse to be. Yes, Malami, we refuse to be intimidated by you. You must get the message straight to your empty skull. Absolutely, Gab. You're right. Well said, Gab. So please, what we're saying in all of this, we're saying this categorically. This is what they are trying to hide from you. The long and short of what the federal government of Nigeria has done, and it all came from Babangida. Babangida started this process. The process whereby they took away, they made Kano. Kano was one state, split into three, giving it more seats. So Kano and Lagos had 20 seats each. Now Kano is split into three: Kano, Jigawa, and I don't know where, the two other places. And what they've done is that they've given them more seats. They all together, Kano, the three states have about 100 and something seats, local government areas, and Lagos still has 20. And they did that with Kaduna as well. And this is a fraud. This is a fraud that we must no longer stand for. We can't. This has come to the time for us now. They want to continue. They have encircled us almost. It's time for us to stand up and fight. And I mean, psychologically, make our people aware. We have been silent. That is why I keep saying, #we're not cows. You cannot be killing us and expect us to be silent in our land. There's genocide going on right now. And our resources is what they're after. I just showed you in one state alone, in Ondo State. Like I said, oil, gas, marble, gold, granite, gemstone, clay, diorite, so many, all of these things. The oil alone should mean that the price of oil is subsidized locally, so that the people would pay very little price for the oil. It will make their lives easier. And they would have a refinery. If a government had any brain, where you have the resource, you locate the refinery as close to it as possible to minimize travel cost. But the brainless, we need to dismantle contraption Nigeria. It is finished. It is finished. And the quicker we in the South realize that we are being enslaved and they're trying to silence us. I mean, look, this is it. They are going after an 86-year-old man. Why are they going after an 86-year-old man? Why? For what reason? And if they cared about the citizens, they tell you to believe in one Nigeria. Is he, as we speak, not a Nigerian? Does he deserve this for speaking about self-determination after the same government have denied us the change via confab report and other reports before that to devolve the powers so that the people in the regions will have direct access to their resources to improve their lives? Instead, no. Oh, no, you can't have that. No, we speak for, it's only the Fulani that can decide that. This is the problem we face. Yes. Exactly, Gab. Continue. This is the things. So look, you know, these are the things that we're looking at. So when we talk about this, I mean, for them to, honestly, I'm actually quite angry. The more I think about it, they are going after an 86-year-old man. They're going after Professor Akitoye, who I know personally. And of course, Oloye Sunday Igboho. They both are speaking for the right of the people to be able to live independently in their own land and have access to their own resources. Let me show you what I mean. The mineral resource here, let me go, I'm going to go to Nigerian Constitution now. Then I'll bring the new Constitution. Here we go. Go to the Citizen AY and you will look at the Constitution, the fraudulent Constitution, the fraudulent Constitution. And hopefully, I'm going to be putting a new proposal forward. I'll do that in the next day. Let me just see if I can get this right. Now, I want you to go to, we're going to go to 75. And I want you to look at, this is why it is important what I'm saying here. This is why we have to dismantle contracts in Nigeria, period. Period. Number 39, I believe, is it 39? Yes, here we go. Now, we're going to go straight to 39. Look at this. This is on the exclusive list, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm going fast. This is in the fraudulent constitution, the exclusive legislative list. What that means is that exclusive, only the federal government can touch any of those things. Your waterways, federal government. Your mines, federal government. Your farmlands, federal government. All of it, federal government. And this is the one that you need to look at that relates to what we're talking about. Look at this. Look at this. And that's why those of you talking about one Nigeria, you better wake up. Wake the H-E-L-L up. Wake up. Now, so now look at that. Number 39, minerals and mines and minerals, including oil fields, oil mining, geographical surveys, and natural gas are all on the exclusive list, which means that no local government, no state government can have access to any of their own resources, even though it's beneath their feet. Now, do you see why we have to go for Yoruba Nation? Do you understand? And those resources are what I just pointed out. In Ondo State, the people of Ondo State cannot enjoy any of these mineral resources because of that fraudulent constitution, 68 exclusive items, number 39 on that list. Are you following me? Type 1 if you're following what I'm saying, please. Type 1. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense to you. Type 1. Let me just see. Type 1. I just want to just be sure. Now and then we do go and do, make things and we're trying to do things. But, please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. We would very much appreciate your support. But I'm just trying to bring it to your attention. So these are the reasons why. That's why Professor Bandi Akintoye is justified when we say we have the right to self-determination. And to try to arrest an 86-year-old man is actually a travesty of justice for speaking up for self-determination. And yet, Gumi is allowed to walk free. Gumi is telling us, oh, the bandits, they're not bad. They just want to do it for money. And the government looks the other way. The federal government is pardoning. Let me just even show you. As I'm even now they've gone there. I will get to that point, but I'm just trying to show you what is going on, to show you the level of injustice. Now, here we go. I've got pictures. I don't want to mince words with this bunch of crooks in power. They're a bunch of crooks. Yes, I said it. They're a bunch of crooks. Wow, let's go. Let's find this picture. Okay. Now, I want you to look at this picture. Look at that picture. That's the army pardoning terrorists. That's the Nigerian army, which is all Fulani based, of course, pardoning terrorists. They are not arresting them. The terrorists, the Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani terrorists, they've killed people. And instead of putting them in jail, the federal government frees them. And they are holding a placard. Surrender is the only way. And they are sending a message. You see, when they say surrender is the only way, that message is not for them. They are telling us psychologically to accept that they are the lords. We need to reject it. And yet here we are. A man who is talking about self-determination, 86-year-old man, they're going after. But the killers who are killing daily, you know what they're doing? When they kill, they tell them, go and give yourselves up. When you give yourself up, tell them you repent. Once you repent, once you say you repent, the army will take you back. They will move them to a new area. So they continue their killing. They kill in that area. They go and give themselves up. They say they've repented. And then the army will let them go. And when they let them go, they give them guns again. They go to a new area. They kill. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. This is what is happening in front of all of us. And some southern leaders tell us to believe in one Nigeria. And these people, let me give you the next picture. Let me give you the next picture. Right, let's get that picture out. Listen. This is the welcoming that they give to terrorists. They give them, you see, they've got cartons of food for the terrorists. The terrorists it's like a thank you from the government. Thank you for killing and clearing up Southerners in that area. So now, we are forgiving you. Don't worry. Just say you repented. Tell Nigerians, please forgive us. Tell that. You show the world that you said that. And tell them you repent. Once you say that, it says here, forget terrorism, embrace peace. You know, these are all tricks. Don't believe a single word of this. Because these people, what they will tell them, they will call them to tell them, I repent, I repent, I repent. And once they say they repent, suddenly, federal government, you notice last month, they released 1,009 of them. Where did they put them to? Not in the same community, in a new community. Go and look at it. In that community, suddenly they will get them AK-47, AK-49, cutlasses, and God knows what else. And they will kill in a new community. So these people, they are going round and killing and killing and killing. And they never see the four walls of a court. But people who are speaking about the right to self-determination, like Professor Bandi Akitoye, let me show you this picture. Let me show you. I want you to compare and contrast the injustice. Where is it? Oh, 1 second. I have the picture somewhere. I hope I can find it. Let me see. Right. So, here we have a cross section. So, of people. They are only speaking about self-determination. They are in the courts. Yeah. Let me find another one for you. I want to find you one more. There is one that I want to have of the whole group of them together. And as we speak, the government is trying to keep them in remand for 3 months. As we speak. But yet, these killers are allowed to walk free. Please, those of you watching us on Facebook, please go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. We need to build that platform up. We need your help. Facebook are playing games with the numbers. That's fine. But we need another platform. Please go to Citizen AY on YouTube. Those of you watching on the OduduwaTVRadio, on Odua Ashewa, Ayogodemo, Biafra, please, we urge you. Go to Citizen AY on YouTube, click the link, subscribe, hit the notification button, and give us the thumbs up. We very much need your support in this. We have to continue and push on. It's very, very important. Yeah, exactly. So now let me see what else I'm trying to get as much information. Now we have 26 likes on the page. Thank you very much for those of you who are hitting the 26 thumbs up. Thank you very much. It means that we'll get more reach every time. We'll be doing more and more broadcasts about this over time. But like I said, let me show you. I want you to show you something. To show you the heartlessness of this government. Let me go and get you a picture of one of our heroines. Not one. Let me get you the picture of our heroine. There we go. So, that's a picture. Beg your pardon with that noise, but it will go. Somebody will pick up that. Now, what I am looking at is this. That is Lady K there. That's Lady K right there. She didn't carry a gun. She's not carrying any gun. She's not killed anybody. She's only been speaking about self-determination, our right to self-determination. She's not killed anybody. And now she's in court. Contrast that to these people. They are killers. They are killers. What do? They give killers food. Look at that. Clothes. See, they got clothes in front of them. Food. They have not seen the walls, 4 walls of a jail. They are not in any court, and they are pardoned. They are pardoned to go and do more killings. And you tell us to believe in one Nigeria. Tufiakwa. I'm sorry. I know if I don't make it, I make no apologies. Tufiakwa. So, like I said, and this is how they treat our women. Now let me show you another picture of her, if I can find, here we go. Let me, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna just freeze it. That is Lady K there. She's in this picture. She was walking in the courts with 2 gunmen. Let me see. I'll show you this is what I want you to understand. With 2 gunmen behind her. And you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. I beg, please wake up. Let me make that small here first and bring it here. I'm sorry. Now I want compare what they've done to. Look at this. These men look at this. Look at those men. I want you to look at those men. Can you see those men there? There's no guns. There's no military men behind them. They are all standing and they are being pardoned en masse. En masse. Now look at this. That is Lady K. I'll forward it a little bit. Know how that is. I have to use a walk. Can you see? There she's walking. She's limping. She's been beaten. And there's military men, military police behind her because she spoke. She said, we have the right to self-determination. And also, she was the one who exposed the video where they were shooting at Oloye Sunday Igboho's house. She was filming live when that happened. And they beat her up for that. Because what they wanted to, had it not been for her video, I doubt if many of them would be alive today. Had it not been for her video, I doubt many of those who are in the courts today would be alive. With that video, it was evidence they could not do it. They could not do what they wanted to do. They had other intention. And they want to try and extract whatever. But you see, the thing is, look, she's not killed anybody. They got 2 guns behind her in the court. She cannot walk free. She's jailed. She's not given access to any health care or to go and get sick medical help. She's limping. She's got fractured leg. And yet, the same people who are telling us they're going to proscribe Ilana Odua and try to arrest an 86-year-old man. Here we are. They are allowing young men. Look at them. They're all young Fulani men. Terrorists. Oh, we repent. They repent. Oh, they are reabsorbed into the community without going into the courts. That is your one Nigeria. That is your one Nigeria. I'm making all of these connections so we all understand exactly what has been done to us. All of us in the South. This is something that we mustn't be silent about. We mustn't be silent about it. And that's why we're going for Yoruba Nation. And that's why the next thing I'll be talking about now is, of course, the Constitution. But I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Please, those of you watching, I urge you, please make sure you go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Now, subscribe, because more and more of our broadcasts will be going on there. Facebook are playing games with the numbers. That's fine if that's what they want to do. But we need to continue. We don't want our information that we're providing to be interrupted in any way, shape, or form by anybody. Because we believe in speaking truth to power. That's all we're about. We're not here to tell lies. We're giving you facts. You look at the pictures here. They're treating terrorists with kid gloves and holding guns at the back of people who are speaking truth to power, who are seeking self-determination. That's it. Let me just put that up again so you can see it. So this is what they do. When you speak truth to power, That's why I say we are not cows. When you speak truth to power, when you say you have the right to self-determination, they take a gun at you. But when they send you to go and kill in neighborhoods, thief neighborhoods, Yoruba neighborhoods, Biafran neighborhoods, Middle Belt neighborhoods, this is how they treat you. They say thank you for killing them. And then this is what I'm saying. The key thing to remember in all of this, once these people kill, we repent, they let them go, they move them into a new community again, they do more killings, they repent. This is what is happening. This is what the government is doing. We have all got to be aware. This is what this Fulani government are doing. They are releasing the people, as they say, when they kill, okay, give everything away, they take their guns away. This is all organized. They take away their guns, they give their hands up. So the government hides away the guns from the terrorists. And the terrorists, because nobody's seen a gun on the hand of this man, we've repented, they've given up, it's all a trick. Then when they say, okay, we have another neighborhood for you, they want to go. The government is directing them to where to go. And when they get there, they go and give them the guns in the back. The government are the ones holding the guns for the terrorists. Are you following me? This is what we are faced with. We need to wake up. This is what we are faced with. If we're not careful, what is happening in Afghanistan is what is going to happen. They're taking power, they're taking away all the guns from all our southern officers and things, or sending them to where they're going to be killed, such that there will be no defense. These guys are working for the Fulani government. That is the fact on ground. They are sent in to go and wipe out neighborhoods. And when they finish, they say, we repent. And then they go through the cycle. This is what is happening every time. It's happening. That is why the genocide is happening very fast. It's happening very fast. We have to be aware of that. That is what is going on. That is what is driving this genocide. And we have got to speak up and make sure that our people, please sign the NINAS form, please. Sign that NINAS. I've got the link on there that's going across the screen. Sign it. I urge you to sign it. Now, let me see what else I can do. I'm going to be leaving in about half an hour, but let me quickly do this thing. So I wanted to, I know this took a long time, but sometimes I needed to explain to you the fraud that we are under. What we have is a fraudulent governance. They're full of lies. The military are giving T-shirts. They are giving stuff to terrorists. And they are imprisoning and arresting people who want to go for self-determination. Can you not see that that's a fraudulent governance? We have no business supporting it. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense, please. Type 1. Those of you on Facebook, those of you on YouTube. I'll pause for a second here. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Type 1. Please type 1. I'll be waiting. Let's see the numbers. I want to just, I don't want to just talk. I like to make sure we're all on the same page. Type 1 if what I'm saying. Morning Celiat, Jimo, morning Olaiwola Yeola, Femseg, morning Saint Mba, morning Emmanuel Olakoye, morning Hafsat Afusat Adeyemo, morning Prince, morning Olaide Sunday, morning Femseg, Idowu, morning Idowu Samuel, Ajibike, Olowo Kere, Johnson, morning Osha, Unwachi Nemere, morning Hajidat, I said that Olaide Sunday. So morning, type 1 if what I'm saying. Yeti Queen, good morning, we'll be in touch. Yes, we'll be in touch. Prince Hadebayo, morning, 1. You typed 1. Thank you. Lucky Owubu, 1. Thank you. Let's see what's happening on YouTube, of course. Please, those of you on YouTube, okay, brilliant. Victor Yaudele says 1. Salami Aziz Idowu says 1. Adeni Jubril says 1. Deya says 1. Yeah, thank you. So this is brilliant. So that means that we all are on the same page. Olawale and Olawale Alani Yusuf. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, 1. Thank you very much. So this means that all of us, we are all on the same page. Keep in mind what you're seeing there. The military are pardoning killers and they're arresting those seeking self-determination, attempting to arrest and arresting those seeking self-determination. We cannot support this. We cannot continue to support our oppressors. Those of us in the South cannot continue to support our oppressors. These are the people oppressing us. Now, let's go into the main topic before I round up. I want to go and mention the constitution, the proposed constitution. Let me see. Where is it? Sorry about that. Now, I want to bring to you the proposed constitution dated the 15th of August 2021 via public. This is for public dissemination, hence why we're doing this. To the Yoruba people from the Yoruba Startegic Alliance. Proposed constitution for the Yoruba Nation. Date 15th of August 2021. Dear beloved citizens of our precious Yoruba Nation, you would recall that recently we filed on behalf of the people a submission to the International Criminal Court alleging against the Nigerian officials genocide and crimes against humanity for the ongoing violence perpetrated upon the people. Let me just remind you again what they mean. These people here, they are terrorists, supported, aided, and abetted by the federal government in the killing of Southerners. So let's just bring that there. So we take that back out. Now, so let's carry on. There is a great clamor and movement for self-determination. Again, you see that word, self-determination. We're not talking about going into Fulani land and taking their land. We are talking about self-determination. We're not trying to take what is not ours. We are talking about our right to our mineral resources that we've been denied for so long by the Fulani government. We are talking about self-determination. It's a right for everybody. Even the Fulanis have the right to self-determination in Fulani land, and nobody would interrupt them. And those of you talking about, what happens if you're married? You can marry whoever you want to marry, but the rules of Yoruba land would apply in Yoruba land. The rules of Biafra land will apply in Biafra land. The rules of Middle Belt will apply in Middle Belt. The rules of the Fulanis in the north you can keep the name Nigeria in the north, it will apply. So those of us who are Yorubas, if we want to go into the north, we know that we will comply with their law there. What we're asking for is that we no longer accept an imposition by the Fulanis on us, the Southerners, in our land. We're not imposing ourselves on the Fulanis in their land. So why should we accept them imposing themselves on us and lying about one Nigeria? There's no one Nigeria. This is a fraud. Again, I bring this picture back to you so you know what is going on. The Fulanis are pardoning the Fulani men killing in the south. They're pardoning them only for them to come out again and kill. And they give them the guns and take it away. This is all a game. So, now, so that's done. So let me move that out. So I hope you're following what I'm saying. Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, hit the notification button, and of course, give us the thumbs up. We very much appreciate your support in this. We need to gradually move ourselves onto YouTube and build that platform. We can do that we can't do that alone. We do it with your support and your help. And that allows us to be able to give you key important information such as we're bringing to you right now, to be able to make informed decisions about why we are going for Yoruba Nation, why we are justified in going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt in the face of oppression from the Fulanis, by the Fulanis, for the Fulanis killing all of us in the south. Now, here we go. So, where am I now? So now, here we go. So, there is a great clamor for and movement for self-determination. Therefore, we convened various academic and practice professionals from several disciplines to craft a governing charter for Yoruba Nation. And we are honored in all gravity to submit for your consideration the Constitution for Yoruba Nation, enclosed herewith. In proposing this Constitution, we considered several factors, including, but not limited to, the nature of our people, our strengths, and what we must admit as weaknesses. We drew from our history with peculiar adversaries who now pose an existential threat to us in what is certain to be their third failed attempt to conquer the Yoruba. We, however, will not be what is apparently a permanent underclass as seen in the northern part of the country. Based on the foregoing, coupled with intense deliberation, at times resulting in hours of debate, we endowed the proposed constitution with best practices in governance, namely the separation of powers, vertically between the federation and the several states, and horizontally between the legislative, executive, and the judicial branches of government. Fittingly, we infused and woven into this proposal the guardrails of checks and balances. But being Yoruba, this system would be incomplete without a place for our kings, for whom we made accommodation as an equal and independent branch of government. This is a constitution of limited government, which begins with the people's rights, recognizing that in a democracy, the people are the source of power. We submit this proposed constitution to our people with all humility, hoping to spark open discourse. We welcome commentary for the consumption of our esteemed intelligentsia. We invite public debate, and that together we should craft the best path forward into the great destiny that awaits us. Ogo Adulawo, Dr. Michael Awusonya, respectfully submitted. Dr. Michael Awusonya, Secretary, YSA. Proposed Constitution. So this is the preamble. What you're seeing there is the opening statement to having a constitution for Yoruba people. And this is a good step forward. This is something we all welcome. And I said at the outset, before I read this, I said to you that this proposed constitution is an opportunity for us to debate and play a part, an active part, in drawing up a constitution that's going to impact our lives, all our lives as Yoruba people. So this is a great step. Now let's go and look at it. Proposed constitution for the Yoruba Nation. Send comments to. They've got a place you can send the comment to as well there. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to put it in. I'll put it on the platforms, and so that people can do that. You can send comments. They welcome it. That is. Tell me, what part of the process was now? In fact, you know what? I'm going to do something right now. How can I do this? How can I do this? Have I pasted it there? Okay, yeah. Let me go and pick it up from there, if I can. Can I? Okay. I'll try something. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if it's going to let me. 1 second, please. I should really be going swimming now because I got swimming next week. I'm doing my 3,000 meters next week. I will be very grateful for your support. And I'm hoping I can get it done in an hour, 30 minutes. But of course, we'll see how it goes. An hour, maybe less. If lucky, I can do that. So I need to go swimming. I'm not going to do the full thing now because I need to just ease myself, and I'm looking to get some things in place. I'll be showing the swimming shots in the next coming days. So let me just quickly do something quickly. I want to go in and look at where we're going. Where are we now? I want to just show you. I want to copy that thing and the thing and put in the comment section because it's very important that people be able to contact for the Yoruba Nation. Send comments to. Let me just go. Sorry, that was me just making the check. Now I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. So now what I'm trying to do. You can send the comment to as well there. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it in there. Paste. So now I've put the email on Citizen Airwa, and I'll put it on other platforms later on because this is the thing. Now I'm gonna show you something to make you know that already just by that statement alone. It is a sea of change. It is totally different from that fraudulent constitution. The fraudulent is the promulgation decree. Totally different. Now, let me bring you that decree because it's a decree. We call it what it is. Don't try and mince words. We must call it what it is. My goodness. Sorry, 1 minute. Let me just get this to you. Okay, now here we go. Okay, so I want to show you. You see there, they talked about, let me talk about this. It says here, we submit this proposed constitution to all our people with all humility, hoping to spark open discourse. DISCOUS, discourse. We welcome commentary for the consumption of our esteemed intelligentsia, we invite public debate, that together we should craft the best path forward into the great destiny that awaits us. Ogwadulawo. Now let's contrast that with the fraudulent contraption. Listen to this. This is a bit that I want to bring to your attention. This is what they imposed on you and I. Let's bring it up. Already, like I told you, at the top, at the beginning, they started hiding from beginning. From the minute they conspired to deny us access to our resources, they've been planning, they've been scheming, they've been hiding things. It says, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999, at the top of the page. By the time you get to the end of the page, this is what you find. Let's go into it. By the time you get to the end of the page, it has become Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 with an express act. It says here, wherever it may hereafter be necessary for the Constitution to be printed, it shall be lawful for the federal government printer to omit all parts of this decree, apart from the schedule, and the Constitution as so printed shall have the force of law, notwithstanding the omission. So there was an omission. Right there. Right there is the lie. Now, I want you to look at this. The people that came, they omitted, let me make that clear. They omitted this bit. This is the bit they omitted. They omitted Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. They omitted that. So all you have is the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. They omitted you see? They omitted this bit here. They omitted the bit that says Promulgation Decree number 24 of. That was omitted. Everything else remained the same, which means that they hid this from you. Now, compare that to what we just said here. It says here, we submit this proposed constitution to our people with all humility, hoping to spark open discourse. We welcome commentary, and for the consumption of our esteemed intelligentsia, we invite public debate, that together we should craft the best path forward into a great destiny that awaits us. Ogwadulawo. Now compare that to this. Let me bring this document again. Compare that to this. The people that wrote this document, this fraud, Now, I want you to look closely into this. Let me see. It says here, and whereas it is necessary in accordance with the program on transition to civil rule for Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, after necessary amendment and approval by the Provisional Ruling Council to be promulgated into a new constitution. By the Provisional Ruling Council, can you see? A group of people selected by the military. The key difference, we are saying here, we submit a proposed constitution to our people. The people are involved. Everybody, you and I, are involved in this process. That already is a key difference. This is done. This fraud that you see is done in a back room, in a corner. They hid it from you and I. Whilst they are oppressing and killing us, they were drafting the constitution to keep us oppressed and suppressed in our own land. They don't want you to know what is in that document. They didn't want you to know that it was a fraud, that is a promulgation decree. Because at the top of the beginning of the page, it says promulgation decree. By the end, it came up and said Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. By the end, and signed into law by none other than General Abdulsalam Alhaji Abubakar, a military, a Fulani man. That's the fraud right there. And at no point was there a referendum. What is being proposed now with the new constitution of Yoruba Nation is that there will be a referendum. And that is why it says, submit to this proposed constitution to our people. Where does it say people here? Show me where in this document does it talk about the people. Show me. Those of you that support One Nigeria, show me where it talks about our people. Show me. I'll wait. Come and show me. If you, just show me. Tell me where it mentions the people. Show me. Where the people, where is the role of the people in this document? Right there. I'm just asking a simple question. Show me. Those of you that support One Nigeria, show me. Show me. Please, those of you watching on YouTube, continue to give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Gab. Thank you. Thank you. It's a big fraud. It's a big, big fraud. That's why I'm giving you highlight. That's why I'm bringing contrast straight away. The tone. If you notice the tone in which they talked about the Constitution, it's already different. Here, they just wrote a diktat. They wrote a decree. They did not ask us. This was an imposition by the Fulanis, and it's enough that we shouldn't accept this nonsense. We're not cows. We are not cows. We are not cows. Now, so let's see. These are the things that we need to understand. So you can see that in that promulgation decree, and it said so at the beginning. Don't take my word for it. It said so. It's a promulgation decree. It's not a constitution. They hid it from you. It was hidden. It was hidden. They said that they should omit all parts of this decree. Omit. To omit something is to lie, to hide, to defraud, to trick. That is the difference. And there is nowhere here it talks about the people. I don't see a section. There is not one section that it talks about the people here. Nothing. Opinions of Nigerians. It doesn't talk about the people's rights. It says here, the general opinion, whereas the constitutional debate could benefit from the receipt of large volumes of memoranda, people at home and abroad, oral proclamation in the public, debate centers throughout the country, the conclusion arrived that at various seminars, various seminars, workshops, and conferences organized, was convinced that the general consensus of opinion is desired to retain provision of the 1979 Constitution, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and with some amendments. See, all of that is a lie. You cannot do that unless you have a referendum. All what they wrote here, the people were not consulted. This was done between the 5th of May and by the 29th of May, it was sealed. 5th of May and by the 29th of May, at that time, we might be what, 120 million. Are you telling me that within that short space of time, 5th of May to 29th of May, that all of this is wrapped up, is done? No discussion. Where were the discussions? This is a lie. Blatant lie. That's the key difference. Right there. At the beginning, you can see. The people that made the decision were the Provisional Ruling Council. Again, I put it there. The people that made the decision about that constitution were the Provisional Ruling Council, the Military Provisional Ruling Council. The people had no say. That constitution is a decree. It's not even a constitution. It is a decree, and it's still in existence till today. It's still ruling till today. So that's the key difference. Now, I wanted to just bring that to your attention. So for those of you who are going to One Nigeria, no, I'm just straight away. The tone is already different. Different. Please get in touch with them. And I will be getting in touch as well. And in fact, I'm going to try and find a way to get in touch. And I need to speak to Dr. Michael Iwucho or myself and get a bit more. I will be doing that. So proposed constitution. Here we go. Proposed constitution of the Federal Republic. Proposed constitution of Yoruba Nation. Now look at this one. Look at that. Proposed. Yeah. Look at this one. This one says constitution. Before it was even written. Before it was even passed, before the people said yes to it, they wrote down, that's your constitution. That is it. Can you see? Look, let me go in again. Let me go in again. Let me stop by this point. Is what I'm saying, do you see what I'm saying? Can you see the compare and contrast? Just on the beginnings alone, no. Constitution. It's not even a proposal. They are telling us it's a constitution. They're not even we are not even you are not part of the discussion. Constitution. On the 5th of May, by 29th, it was finished. And that's what they did. Now, look at the next one. Look at this one. This one says to you, proposed constitution of Yoruba Nation. So they are giving you the templates of what they think. What do you think about this? It's a proposal. It is a proposal. Proposed. In this case, Show me where it says proposed. Show me where it says proposed. Please continue to go to Citizen AY on YouTube and subscribe. We really do need your support to build that platform. I would really, very much appreciate you doing that now. Continue to subscribe. We need numbers to be growing. Please do that. We have 27 thumbs up. We would like you all to continue to give us more thumbs up and share this broadcast. The more you give us thumbs up, the more reach we will get on YouTube for people to be able to see the broadcast when we come live, because we are giving you clear information. This information that you're getting now, that we're doing now, you won't find it anywhere else, because this is our sole focus. This is why Citizen AY started. We started talking about the Constitution, and now we have a new Constitution, a proposed new Constitution, and we are giving you compare and contrast a bit between that fraud, that is the promulgation decree, and the proposal. The proposal is they're putting it before the people and say, we propose this Constitution. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How do you see it? Can you see there's a key difference? So now, I may not finish all of this today because I need to go off and do some things. But I'm just beginning you. You can already see there's a tone difference. There's a key difference. Look at this now. This one talks about Constitution without even asking the people. Not saying proposal. It's no. It's a constitution. We are not, this is an imposition. Whereas this one sounds more informed, because it says proposed Constitution of Yoruba Nation. Table of contents. They just wrote everything down. There was no table of contents. Look at that. Look at this one. Look at this. This is from their decree. And they put schedule. There's no proposal, no discussion. It means that they don't see us as people. They see us, those who wrote that fraudulent constitution, that promulgation. They see. I keep telling you, we're not cows. We're not cows. We're not cows. You do not write for me. I have my own thought process. You need to convince me. You need to talk to me and let me say, okay, we have this idea. What do you think? Can we amend? There was no chance for amending anything. Nothing. From the 5th of May, look at the document. 5th day of 1999. By 29th of May, it was all done. It was all done. And the people were not. They wrote, even though they wrote down here, they consulted. Who did they consult? The people, the Provisional Ruling Council adopted and signed, sealed everything themselves. There was no involvement of the people. And these are the facts. They cannot dispute this. The fraud put in place by Babangida and the like is what is oppressing us till today. We need to say no. Now, contrast that with this one. Look at this thing here. Preamble, article, the people's rights, the legislature, executive, judiciary, the Council of Kings, article, interstate relations, debts, national supremacy, oaths of office, articles, amendments, process, adoption, preamble. We Yorubas, in pursuit of our God-given destiny to ensure security, to foster equal opportunity, and to enable to manifest the blessings of endowed by our Creator, to affirm and preserve our heritage, customs, and traditions, to express our inalienable right, and to occupy our place among the nations, do hereby establish this Constitution for just governance and equitable administration of resources. Article 1, the people's right. Section 1, the right to life and security. Every citizen of Yoruba Nation has a right to life, safety, and security of person, and the fruit of their existence shall not be deprived of such without due process of law. Section 2, the citizenship. Every natural person having one parent with Yoruba ancestry is a citizen of Yoruba Nation. So, and so on and so forth. So you can see. So this is all a thought of, and again, keep in mind, it is a proposal. Proposed. It's not an imposition. They welcome debate. They welcome debate. You see? We submit the proposed constitution to our people with all humility, hoping to spark open discourse. Discourse means debate. At what point was any debate encouraged in this? At what point? From the 5th of May to the 29th of May, 29th of May, when Obasanjo was made a president, a puppet president. At what point was a debate encouraged? None. The Provisional Ruling Council promulgated it. Why? You see where it says promulgation, where it says Provisional Ruling Council, that should be the people. That should have been all, that is, the people should have been where the Provisional Ruling Council, by way of a referendum. What should I said is that approval by way of referendum, where the people voted for the new constitution overwhelmingly. And we have now, that is now our constitution, because the overwhelming support of the people by way of a referendum. But no, it's a Provisional Ruling Council. An oppressive governance, an imposition of fraud. Right. So I'm just bringing this to your attention. I hope this makes sense. Please, those of you watching this, don't keep this to yourself. It's very important. We are showing you what can be. What we have now is an oppression. What can be is that you, your voice, your people, please share this broadcast. Your people, every single person, young and old, over 18 years of age, I presume, will be able to take part, play a role. Even the young ones, because they can talk to their parents and say, look, this is what we think. What do you think? And then, you know, they can even help be part of the discussion, because our youth will be part of it. I'm sure of that. I've not read the whole thing, but I'm giving you, you know, snippets of what we can see. And I'm going to read some more. I'll make a note of where I stopped here, and we'll come back again and do a bit more in depth about this. And then basically we'll be doing more compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. So the right to establish and sustain government. The citizens of Yoruba Nation have the right to establish the government of Yoruba Nation and of their several states in accordance with the provisions of this constitution, and have the right to sustain such by appointing their legislators and executives. Can you see that? So there's no way that contraption called Nigeria has any power. That is what we talk about when we say self-determination. So we are going to talk about this later on. I'm going to pause at this point. Let me just make a note so that when I come back, I will carry on from section 3. So I'm going to put section 3. So section 3, and I'll go over that. Right to establish government. Proposal of a new of Yoruba Constitution. Of or Yoruba Constitution. Section 3. Right to establish government. Okay. Right to establish government. Establish and sustain government. So I will read through that again, because that's quite a point at which to sustain government. This is a good point to stop the broadcast for me for now, in terms of going on forward. But I want you all to please share this broadcast with friends and family. Very, very important. I urge you to do that. And it's very, very important that we get that message across, that, look, it's in our hands. And already the tone is different. You can hear. I've contrast with what they just said in the 1979 Constitution. They just said Constitution. Here, it said a proposal. They welcome debate. They welcome discourse. And they set out what they want. And with the provision that's going to allow people to have a role to play in this individually, collectively, in communities, to be able to determine their own governance, what kind of governance they want. And we have the right to establish that. It says that we have the right to establish and sustain government as Yoruba people. We have that right. And, you know, we're not asking it from anybody. It is our right, and we are actually putting it in place. It is our right. And that's the beginning of the process. Likewise, Biafrans, likewise others. So we need to have that discussion. Of course, I mean, we need to tackle this from all various areas, but this is something that we need to establish. Very important. So, in closing, please don't forget to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. I would really appreciate you doing that.
it would be helpful. Let me just check how many people have actually. Let me see. Okay, we have 29 thumbs up. Please, we would urge you all, when you go on there, even if you go after the broadcast, give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Just continue to give us a thumbs up. It's really, really important. It will reach more people, and we need to create let the broadcast continue to have that opportunity to grow and flourish. And we need your support in that. I will stop here. We're going to stop at section 3. We will come back later on, and we will look closely at the whole, at more in depth. It's about 27 pages long. We're going to go through it one by one and read through it and compare and contrast. Already, like I said, it's given the citizens of Yoruba land, we have the right to establish a government of Yoruba Nation. All of the things that we denied, our access to our resources in Yoruba land now, for example, it means that that constitution, we will be able to be in control of these resources and use it to benefit our people, Yoruba people. That is what it's about. We've been denied that for too long. The time has come for us to redress that and make sure that we secure the future of the coming generation. You and I, it is in our hands to do as Yoruba people. Likewise for the Biafrans to do for Biafrans. Likewise for Middle Belt to do for Middle Beltans. We can do this. It is in our power. We have the power, we have the right, and we must exercise it. And nothing on this planet can stop us. We are not going into somebody else's land, taking theirs. We're not land grabbing. We're not putting groups of people together and forcing them to be in union. We are only Yoruba people who looking out and looking to use our resources to benefit our people for the first time in over 180 years, 200 years, because our resources have been benefiting other people. Now we need to benefit ourselves first and foremost. Make sure we nurture our coming generation. Let them ensure they reach their true potential. We can do this. We have the power to do so, and we must exercise that. And we must ensure that we provide that viable future for the coming generation. You and I, it's in our hands. We can do this. We have the confidence, we have the know-how, we have the capability, we have the resources. There is nothing on this planet that can stop us. We must stand together. That is what is required. What is required is our collective standing together and unity to achieve this common goal. We must do that. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go, I want to just tell you about the swimming that I'm doing. I'm going to go and do that now. Let me just show you this now. I'll hide that from there. So let me just show you. So let me take this one away. 1 second, please, because I need to rush off now really and go and swim. I've got to go and do that because I just need to next week I'll be swimming. 1 second, please. Where is it now? Okay, so good. So that's me now. So that's me, you see there. I'd like you to join me. 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. next Sunday coming. I'll be swimming. I'll be wearing the shorts that you see in the screen. I might be able to show it later on today, maybe tomorrow or something. If not, before the end of the week, I'll do that. And I'll get a flag. And, there's a few things that we're doing then. But I want you to just assist us. The account number is across the screen that you've been seeing all along. Whatever you can do. Please text. Make sure you text and put charity swim. Let's have a look. What did I put it again? Let me see if I can find that thing, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'm going to have to bring that back on, and then show you what I mean if I can find it. Yeah, hang on. Sorry. So what you see, Citizen AY 3,000 meter swim is the reference that you can use. You can start donating now. Use the account that you see on the screen there, that is going across there, or PayPal. And if you want to use the Nigerian account, do let us know. Anything you do, what we're trying to do is raise funds. We need to raise awareness. You see, with this new constitution now that we're having, this new proposed constitution that we're bringing, that's going to be discussed, we need to start discussing that with our people. That is something we need your support. That information is to transcend many people, many areas. So please, whatever you can, if you can help us, donate to us. I'm going to be swimming 3,000 meters, like I said, and it will need your support and everything else that you can help us with, because once we can get that information out there, and also please don't forget the NINAS, sign the NINAS. You need to sign that NINAS, all of us. As we speak, only 80,000 people have signed out of 160 million. For whatever reason, that's not good enough. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to bring that up now, in fact.
Let me bring that up now. I'm going to bring that back now so you see it. Let me just type in Ninas and you can see for yourself. And this is quite worrying. We need to do this. We have to be able to have numbers more than that. So let's go. No, that's not it. Here. So this here. Okay. So thank you for hanging with me this long. But I need to get going myself. Now, there you go. That's the figure. It's not good enough, to be honest with you. That's not good enough. It's saying that we about 80,000 of us. So please go to the website, click on that link, and sign it, please. I urge you. Make sure we need to really get that done. I've put the link. You can see it's been at the top of the page there. What you see there, https ifs.org. https ninasffn.org. Demand referendum. It's there. It's coming. It's permanent on the screen. I'd very much like you to do that for us, for yourselves. And I'm so glad we have a new proposal of a new constitution for Yoruba Nation, and that is our right. Nobody can stop us, and we must go for it. That's the fraud constitution that you have there. Let me just see if I can. Oh, where did I put it? Yeah. So, but this is the one, like I said, a proposed constitution of the Yoruba Nation, proposed, and that is a very, very important thing. Proposed, but as against an imposition, it's a proposal. We're putting it before the table, the people. In a democracy, you put things before the people. In an autocracy, in a fiefdom, you impose, which is what we have. We are not a democracy. Contractual Nigeria has never been a democracy, and that's a fact. You can see the difference right away. And just a few pages of the proposed document, you can see the tone, the measured weight approach, the considered approach, bringing everybody in. We are all equals under the law going forward with that constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all very much. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please don't forget the last thing I will say again. Assist us. I'll be swimming. I'm going to be doing some laps today because come Sunday, I'll be going for 3,000 meters. Your help is very much needed. Charity swim. Just put in charity swim for 3,000 meter charity swim for Yoruba Nation. You have it there. It's on the screen. Citizen AY 3,000 meter charity swim for Yoruba Nation. Just hit on that, and it will take. If you just do the hashtag on that, it would even take you to. You will see a lot of things that I've been doing there. It will take you to the Citizen AY Health Corner, and you can get a bit more information. And we're going to try and film that live as well. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. We mustn't relent. We must go forward. We have the right to self-determination, and nobody must stop us. We must go full steam ahead. Nothing must stop us from building a better future for the coming generation. This is not about me and you now. It's about the coming generation and ensuring that they have the benefits of the resources beneath their feet and not being denied the access that has been done by this fraudulent constitution and the promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. We don't have a constitution. It's a decree. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a pleasant afternoon. I'll be back later on, and I will come back. When I come back and talk about the Constitution, it will be coming up. We'll begin from Section 3 and look at that. And again, we'll be making comparisons with the current fraudulent decree, promulgation decree. We will be making comparisons with the promulgation decree. And you can see, you will see key differences that highlights what the benefits you will be getting in Yoruba Nation will be that much more certain than the uncertainty, the lies, the trickery, and the deceit of promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. It's very, very important you do so. You enable us to be able to get the information to more people. When afterwards, if people watch this again, do share again. We welcome your comments. We welcome your suggestions. We are all part of this. And also, I've left the link for those who wrote the Constitution. You can contact them. This is what it's about. It's got to be open. If we're going to build a nation that's viable, it has to be open. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thank you and goodbye. Now, let's... Okay, so those of you on YouTube, thank you for really making it a present day. We need to build it some more, and we'll continue to do that. I appreciate you all. Please, we urge you all, continue to encourage your friends and family to subscribe to Citizen NY on YouTube. That way we can get the information out. Don't forget to hit the notification button. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to join Citizen AY and watching on YouTube. We need this platform to be growing. Please continue in any way that you can to make this reach people. The information that contained within this are very, very vital information, particularly about the proposed new constitution of Yoruba Nation. You and I together, collectively, we can get to that promised land of Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. That is our right, and nobody's going to deny us that. We must work together on it. So please, I urge you, as you're watching this, share it with family and friends. Let them know about the new, exciting opportunity that this proposed new constitution for Yoruba Nation and Yoruba people brings. Let's let them know we can do this together. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.